Hello, this is Emily, Crystal Healer 2018. I'm working on my natural lighting a little bit to help you see my cards better, my crystal cards, and what I'm doing here. Welcome back. We're going to start with Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine crystal reading today. Let me just move it to a better angle and let you see a little bit what I have going on here today. Here we go. I already pulled my cards. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Okay, so let me just go in a little bit what I'm doing today. Again, I have a crystal deck that I use right here. Very inspiration, very positive. You can see my amethyst towers, cathedrals in the background. We have, I already cleansed my deck. I already actually pulled my Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine cards. I was having some problem with sound. We should be able to get started today now. So I do have examples of my crystals in my deck that I pull kind of here next to me. I have amethyst, I have malachite, hematite, any kind of card, almost all of them, not all of them, in my deck I have here for us that we could use. So I'm going to just rearrange this a little bit. There we go. I want to get the best possible light for you that we can. There, that's better. Okay. I am purchasing some lighting. I just haven't been able to set up yet. So still some shadows. Sorry. We'll get it right eventually here. There we go. So maybe we need to do, there we go. Perfect, that's better. Okay, too much natural light is not a good thing. So we're set up now. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine crystal cards, okay? So first starting off, the Divine Feminine, I pulled today 3 cards. First of all, I pulled Kunzite, Inner Child. The Divine Masculine had this last week. This week, the Divine Feminine has it. So we are healing our inner child as well. Twin flames, the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, actually are going through parallel circumstances. So if one week the Divine Masculine is going through and healing an inner child, the next week it's very possible that the Divine Feminine is also going through the same thing. There we go. Divine Feminine, second card, again, Lapis Lazuli. We had this last week too. She's pulling her power from a very strong source. It's a divine source. This source is ancient. It's the people who created humans, humankind on earth. The God before Greek god and goddesses. There was a group of gods coming from interplanetary source places, planets, and they used lapis lazuli. I have a beautiful lapis lazuli tower if you would like to see it. They use this to build their dwellings, build their houses. So we are building our homes on some strong stuff, okay? Lapis lazuli. This is coming up week after week for the Divine Feminine, which is awesome. We have very strong base here. And finally, the Divine Feminine, we have a Fuchsite. Fuchsite is a healer's card. It's a healer stone. This stone shows that we are healers. We're healing people, but we also have to take time and heal ourselves, heal our inner child, okay, to make that connection to the Divine Masculine. So we have Kunzite, Fuchsite, and Lapis Lazuli this week for the Divine Feminine. Beautiful. Divine Masculine, similar. They also have a card that's the same as last week. First, though, they pulled out Rutilated Quartz, which is home. They're very focused on their home, but they need to also focus on, if this is not a good home environment, kind of moving into maybe a twin flame home environment. Their twin flame is their home, but I think they're really struggling with that dichotomy. They have a home, they have a family. Maybe they're not in the twin flame divine relationship yet. They're struggling kind of to balance that. So that's what the Divine Masculine is telling me this week through my spirit guides. Finally, like last week, they're still focused on business, finances, Cinnabar. They're healing, and they're actually becoming very successful in business. But that could also have a kind of a toxic, like Cinnabar, which has toxic mercury, but it is still a loving stone. It's from Earth. It's from Mother Earth, Tiamat. They have to be careful, not overdoing the business finance aspect of it, okay? And then, just when you think you might give up hope on the Divine Masculine, they do have help from their spirit guides this week, fluorite, okay? They are getting help. Their spirit guides are coming through, and they're going to push them towards the Divine Feminine finally, and I know we're all waiting this connection. So we have some cards for the Divine Masculine this week. We have Sacral Chakra, of course, Root Chakra, but we do have the third eye opening for the Divine Masculine with the Spirit Guides. So you can see the beautiful cards, great. So, and I have a fluorite here to show you too, for an example of the Spirit Guides coming through for the Divine Masculine here with a fluorite, which is awesome. So, sometimes these crystals, these stones are very powerful kind of in our meditations. If you want to I focus on what the guides are telling me, what stones I should be focusing on, why I can read a lot through crystals. These are very neutral energy. They don't have bad energy. I mean, you cleanse them, but they don't hold bad energy for long. We as humans hold our bad energy, but the stones don't. So that's why I love crystal cards, crystal decks. Blessings to you and your twin flame. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, peace. Namaste.